Well, the good news in relation to Thor Love and Thunder is that we can already start to place it somewhere in the bigger MCU timeline. And if you figure that this film would be taking place after Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it looks like that's a no. That's probably a no. Because it looks like it directly ties into a scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. So I guess now we kind of know when exactly it takes place. So when it comes to Thor Love and Thunder, and specifically that trailer, there is one takeaway in this that people are focusing on in terms of continuity, and it's this scene right here. Quite obviously, King Valkyrie, which we'll talk about in just a second, but this ties to a scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. It's following this that we then see Tessa Thompson as King Valkyrie, and that's kind of our dead giveaway of what kind of is going on with New Asgard. Obviously, we see in the trailer that they are a tourist attraction, but quite clearly, Asgardians are, I guess you could call them refugees here by all technicality. And yeah, they're pulling in quite clearly tourism and everything, but they're going to be looked at as outsiders, as people just taking this land. Obviously, the political climate is going to change because there's going to be people that fear them. Everything that happened with Civil War still has ramifications everywhere, so it's all going to kind of, be at the forefront of Asgardian politics and as it relates to the rest of the planet. Now, when we look at Spider-Man No Way Home, we have the scene right here with the critical turmoil and everything. So, again, Spider-Man No Way Home hinting as to when Thor is taking place and kind of how things line up. Obviously, the political turmoil, as I just talked about, is going to have to be pretty important, especially in regards to what happens with, the whole tourism thing, and are Asgardians allowed to just go wherever they want? How are they spinning this? And certainly, they've teased that Valkyrie is going to have a pretty bad time being a king because she doesn't want to do it, but then one thing leads to another and she has to kind of, take up arms again, which could probably mean Gore the God Butcher, which, in my opinion, would mean that something horrific is going to have to happen in New Asgard that, has a good amount of death or something, or a giant battle where there's a lot of collateral damage. Thus, we get thrust into this political climate setting, and it's represented in Spider-Man No Way Home. So that's pretty cool. They definitely teased this in Spider-Man No Way Home. We just never picked up on it. So, yeah, that's cool. Now we kind of know what we can expect.